Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Today's video is a collaboration, one that my sister Tammy Powley of Peacecraft Love and myself are doing together. I make jewelry, she is a doll collector and is an excellent seamstress and makes clothes for dolls. And we thought we would join together our two talents and collaborate together. Now, as a jewelry designer, I can make jewelry for dolls too. Pretty much the same techniques I use to make doll jewelry are the same exact techniques I use to make jewelry for me or for you. So those jewelry people out there, I hope you stay tuned and check out what is going on with our collaboration. So here's the little dress that my sister made for my Blythe doll, who I've named Coco. You can actually go, and I'll put a link up here, go to my sister's Peacecraft Love YouTube channel and watch us in the unboxing where she opens up the jewelry I made for her and I open up this little dress. I'll also leave a link, another one, of the video that I made of me making the jewelry that I sent to Tammy. And then a third link, I'll leave it up here again, of the video of my sister putting this dress together. We have this really nice dress that Tammy made, and the colors in there, we have the main color of a peach. There's a little bit of a gray. It's almost like a gray-blue leaf right here. We have daisies with white, and then we have kind of olive green leaves. I changed her eye chips to the gray, and I've already found some shoes for her. These little kitty cat white shoes I thought went really well. So keeping this dress in mind, I went and looked at some of the beads that I had in my stash. Some of those beads that I knew would go pretty well are these green, very light green beads I got from this past month. I think it was actually June of 2021, the curated bead box subscription, and that matches that green pretty closely. So I'm going to use those beads. And then I remembered I had these peach beads from a bargain bead box, and that would go. And I was thinking, what could I do for the gray? Well, for one thing, I want to use silver, so that would be perfect for the gray. And I've got these daisy beads, so I'm going to try to use those. I also have these silver leaves, so I'm planning on using those. And then I have some daisy spacer beads, so I'm going to try to use those. And I also have these crystals. I believe these came, actually I think I got these in Puerto Rico, but I don't know if they're showing up on camera, but they're kind of a blue gray and then a very, very dark green. And so I'm going to try to use those probably in the earrings, which will be the first thing that we make. So I've kind of been playing around with some ideas, and I think I've come up with something that is going to be nice for the doll, yet also nice for the owner of the doll. I like to make the earrings where either the doll or the doll owner can wear them. So I have me some head pins and ear wires, of course, and we're doing them in a silver tone. I always like to use these teeny tiny seed beads, and I'm going to use the peach beads and those crystals I was talking about and some flower spacers. So the first thing I want to do is put the little seed bead on there. These particular pins have a really big bottom to them, so you don't really need them. I usually like to use them in case the bead has a bigger hole, it might fall off. But I still think it makes your piece look much more finished. So then the next thing I thought of is to put crystal, which I think these are 4 millimeters, they're very tiny. And then these spacer beads, I'm almost using them as a bead cap. They're not a bead cap, but they're going to sort of function as one. Then I'm gonna, after adding the bead caps and the peach bead, another crystal, and another tiny seed bead. Look how pretty they are. They're very, very dainty. And so they will look good on Coco, the Blythe doll. But they'll also look good on me. Or whoever chooses to wear them. Now, because we have a long extra on this head pin, I think I want to do a messy wrap. So, and I got these head pins from the curated bead box, and I really like their head pins. They're thick, but they're soft. Anyway, wrap it around a little bit, clip it off, tuck in that wire. Something I want to say when you're tucking in your wire, you need to make sure that you're not going to put your plier down on either your crystal or your little seed bead and crack it. I have done that. Didn't do it this time. But sometimes what I like to do is maybe bend this just a little bit so you can get your pliers in there, and then you can bend it back. And then now we're going to add it to the ear wire. And then I need to make the other earring. And she looks really good in them. Now for the bracelet, I need a necklace and something to hang on her, a little pole that changes her eye chips. So let me show you what I did for her little charm, for her pole here. I basically just took some head pins, did exactly what I did with the earrings, and instead of putting them on an ear wire, I put them on a jump ring and added a lobster claw clasp. A lot of the beaded things that go on these poles, you have to open their head up and string the beads and all this stuff. And, you know, as much as I want to change this out, and I know some of you do, I was trying to figure out a simpler way to do that. So this is just what I came up with. And these things, they call them zipper poles. You can hang them on your purse, your cell phone, whatever. But you just basically put your little charms on there and put them on a lobster claw clasp and clasp them like that. Very simple to do. So for the necklace, which is very, very short for a Blythe doll, I just took all the beads except for the crystals that I used in that I showed you, and sort of matched them up to the earrings. There you go. Here, let me get both those earrings. And threaded them up just like I would a regular necklace that I would do for you or me. Basically, this doll jewelry is just a smaller scale of jewelry that I would make for me or you, okay? And then I made a bracelet, which actually could double as a ring for you. It's out of memory wire. And I just did a 1 loop. I'd probably wear it more like this, with that in the front. Or you could wear it either way. But there's her little bracelet. And then my sister actually made a whole bunch of these little barrettes and gave them to me for my dolls for a Christmas gift. So I'm probably going to put that in her hair. And I may do a messy bun like I normally do because her hair is beautiful, but it's just so long and I need to comb it back out. It's getting a little messy there, but I figured I'd put this little flower in her hair. So that's the ensemble that I have made for, let's see, her dress, if I can get, there we go. So let me go get her all ready so we can do a photo shoot. And here she is. I do have some still shots that will be at the very end of this video. But let me know what you think. Did you enjoy this collaboration? We may do some more. First though, we need to do our very last video together podcast. So look for that, and that will reveal Coco and my sister's doll to see what she looks like in her new jewelry and the dress that my sister is actually making for her to go with it. I hope you all give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Ding that bell for notifications, and that way you will know whenever I post anything, and you can learn more about how to make jewelry, unboxing, and other tips. Mostly though, I hope you all have a fantastically wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette and Coco signing out for now. Bye-bye.